Hi dear children, welcome back to our chemistry class. Last class we discussed compounds, isn't it? That is definition of compounds, examples of compounds, which are the constituent elements present in the compounds, and ratio of compounds. Continuation of compounds is that is characteristics of compounds. I told it consists of two or more elements. That is the first point of characteristics of compounds. First point is it consists of two or more elements. It consists of two or more elements. Okay. It consists of two or more elements. And I told compounds is a pure substance, isn't it? Compound is a pure substance. Compound is a pure substance. Compound is a pure substance. Compounds is a combination of two or more elements, okay, in a definite proportion by mass. In a definite proportion by mass. I told that water. Example of water, H2O. Okay, its ratio definite proportion by mass. I told that. What is the ratio of water? What is the ratio of water? 1:8. 1:8 by mass. Last class we discussed that. Okay. Water ratio of water is 1:8. 1:8. So compound is a consist of two or more elements. It is a pure substance and it is a chemical combination of two or more substance in a definite proportion by mass. And third point, physical and chemical properties of compounds are different from those of its constituent elements. What is that? Physical and chemical properties of compounds are different from those of its constituent elements. For example, water. How water formed? Hydrogen and oxygen combined to form water. That is H2 and oxygen combined to form water molecule. Hydrogen and oxygen combined to form water molecule. Water is in which state? Liquid state. Water is liquid state. We know that. Water is in liquid state. Physical appearance of water is liquid state, isn't it? That is a physical property. Physical, that is a colorless liquid, isn't it? So, water is a liquid. Physical and what is the third point? Physical and chemical properties of compounds are different from those of its constituent element. In water, constituent elements. Which are the constituent elements? Hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygens are constituent elements. Third point എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? ഒരു കോമ്പൗണ്ടിന്റെ ഫിസിക്കൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടിയും കെമിക്കൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടിയും അതിലുള്ള കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂവന്റ് എലമെന്റ്സിൽ നിന്ന് വ്യത്യസ്തമാണ്. Different ആണ്. That is a third point. Physical and chemical properties of water is different from those of its constituent element. Example, I told water is a liquid. Then what about hydrogen? Hydrogen and oxygen is a constituent elements of water. So hydrogen in which state? Gaseous state. So hydrogen is a gas. Oxygen is also a gas. So physical property is changed. Okay. Physical state of water is liquid. Hydrogen physical state is gas. Oxygen physical state is gas. Okay. So hydrogen is a gas. Oxygen is another gas. They combine to form water. That is a liquid. Is it clear? So physical properties of compound is different from those of its constituent element. വാട്ടറിന്റെ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടിയും കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂന്റ് എലമെന്റ്സ് ആയ ഹൈഡ്രജന്റെയും ഗ്യാസിന്റെയും ഫിസിക്കൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടീസും ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആണ്. Is it clear now? Then chemical properties. What about chemical properties? Hydrogen burns itself. Hydrogen is a gas. Hydrogen burns itself. നമ്മൾ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും ഓപ്പണായി വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എയറിൽ ഓപ്പണായി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് സ്വന്തമായിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? കത്താൻ തുടങ്ങും. Burns itself. Hydrogen burns itself. ഓക്സിജന്റെ കെമിക്കൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി എന്താണ്? ഓക്സിജൻ ആരാണ്? സപ്പോർട്ട് ഫോർ ബേണിംഗ്. ഓക്സിജൻ എന്താ ചെയ്യുക? സപ്പോർട്ട് ഫോർ ബേണിങ്ങിനെ സഹായിക്കും. സോ ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ബേൺസ് ഇറ്റ് സെൽഫ്, ഓക്സിജൻ സപ്പോർട്ട് ഫോർ ബേണിംഗ്. സോ വാട്ട് അബൌട്ട് വാട്ടർ? വാട്ടർ helping putting off fire. Water helping putting off fire. So water chemical property, hydrogen oxygen chemical property is different, totally different. Is it clear? Clear, no? So hydrogen is a gas, oxygen is another gas. They combine to form water, that is a liquid. So physical property is different from those of its constituent elements. Then what about chemical property? Hydrogen burns itself. Oxygen support for burning. Water helping putting off fire. So question is that water is different from those of its constituent element. Give reason. Is it clear? Water is a compound. Water's property is different from those of its constituent elements. Give reason. What is the reason? Hydrogen is a gas. Oxygen is a gas. Water is a liquid. Hydrogen burns itself. Oxygen support for burning. And what about water? Water putting off fire. That is the main reason. Is it clear now? One more example I will tell. Sodium chloride. That is a salt. Okay, sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. In that sodium chloride, which are the constituent elements? Sodium and chlorine. Sodium and chlorine combine to form sodium chloride. Sodium and chlorine combine to form sodium chloride. Sodium symbol salt Na, chlorine symbol Cl. They combine to form sodium chloride. Okay, sodium chloride. Sodium combine with chlorine to form sodium chloride. Okay, chlorine is a diatomic molecule, so we need to write like this way. That we will study later. Okay, that I will tell later only. Okay, so sodium combined with chlorine to form sodium chloride. Sodium combined with chlorine to form sodium chloride. So what is the question? Sodium chloride is a compound. Okay, sodium chloride is a compound. This sodium chloride is different from those of its constituent elements. That is a question. Okay, sodium chloride is a compound which is different from those of its constituent elements. The constituent elements are sodium and chlorine. Sodium and chlorine combine to form sodium chloride. Is it clear? So give reason. How we can explain that? Sodium. Sodium is a metal which is a soft metal. This sodium is kept in kerosene oil. Sodium is very reactive with the water and air. സോഡിയം നമ്മൾ പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കി വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വളരെ റിയാക്റ്റീവ് ആണ്. അത് വാട്ടറുമായിട്ടും എയറുമായിട്ടൊക്കെ റിയാക്ട് ചെയ്ത് എക്സ്പ്ലോഷൻ സംഭവിക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ എക്സ്പ്ലോസീവ് നേച്ചറുള്ള ഒരു മെറ്റലാണ് സോഡിയം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോഡിയം ഈസ് എ മെറ്റൽ വിച്ച് ഇസ് കെപ്റ്റ് ഇൻ kerosene oil. Okay, and chlorine. What about chlorine? Chlorine is that is sodium is a solid nature. Okay, that is a solid state. Sodium is a metal. Chlorine is a greenish yellow gas. Chlorine is a gas. Its color greenish. Okay, greenish yellow gas. Okay, is it clear? Sodium is a solid, that is a metal which is kept in kerosene oil. Chlorine is a greenish yellow gas. They combine to form sodium chloride. They combine to form sodium chloride, that is a solid substances. White solid substances. White solid substances. What is the nature of this sodium chloride? It is a table salt. Okay, it is non-poisonous. Is it clear? We use the salt in our food. Is it clear? No, the salt is used in our food to taste. Okay, so sodium is a metal which is very reactive metal which is kept in kerosene oil. Chlorine is a greenish yellow gas which is poisonous. വളരെ പോയിസൺ ആണ്. അത് നമ്മൾ ഇൻഹെയിൽ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വിഷമാണ്, പോയിസണസ് ആണ്. ഗ്രീനിഷ് യെല്ലോ ഗ്യാസ് വിച്ച് ഇസ് പോയിസണസ്. ബട്ട് സോഡിയം ക്ലോറൈഡ്, വാട്ട് അബൌട്ട് സോഡിയം ക്ലോറൈഡ്? ഇറ്റ്സ് നേച്ചർ, solids nature, solid substances, white solid substances, and which is non-poisonous. അത് poisonous ആണോ? No, it is a non-poisonous which is used in our food to add taste. Is it clear? No. So sodium chloride is a metal, chlorine is a gas which is combined to form white solid substance, that is a sodium chloride. So we can say sodium chloride is a compound that is different from its physical and chemical properties are different from those of its constituent elements. Is it clear now? Components of compounds cannot be separated by physical method. Okay, that is the last point. The components of compounds, compoundsലുള്ള componentsനെ നമുക്ക് simple physical methodലൂടെ നമുക്ക് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. Is it clear? For example, filtration, boiling, evaporation. ഈ മെത്തേഡിലൂടെ ഒന്നും നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല, കോമ്പൗണ്ട്സിന്റെ കമ്പോണൻസിനെ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കില്ല. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എ മെയിൻ തിങ്. Is it clear? The components of compounds cannot be separated by simple physical method. Simple physical method means filtration. Filtration is a simple physical method. അരിച്ചെടുക്കുക. Evaporation method. If we, for example, water is boiled. Okay. At that time, water vapor is evaporated. Not hydrogen and oxygen, water vapor. That is the water vapor is also the formula is H2O. So we cannot separate it by evaporation method and decantation method. That we will, this method, simple physical method, we will study the next lesson. Okay, simple physical method we will study. So just you study the components of compounds cannot be separated by simple physical method. So how we can separate it? Water separated by chemical process. For example, electrolysis. Okay, electrolysis എന്ന പ്രോസസ്സിലൂടെ, അതായത് വാട്ടറിലൂടെ നമ്മൾ ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി കടത്തിയിടുമ്പോൾ, ഹൈ ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി പാസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴാണ് വാട്ടറിനെ ഹൈഡ്രജനും ഓക്സിജനുമായി നമുക്ക് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നത്. Is it clear? That process is called electrolysis. So water is separated by which chemical process? Electrolysis. Underline that. Okay, water is separated by electrolysis process. Is it clear? I hope all of you cleared that. Thank you, dear children. Read the textbook and study. Okay.